Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some biscuits with some self-rising flour, and I'm tweaking the recipe. It is cheddar cheese with chives, and I'm adding rosemary. So last couple videos I made, I had awesome footage and lost it. I don't know how that happened, but this phone's camera is different than my other one. I have my other one pretty well down to a science, but you know, I had no memory, so it's just, I don't know where the videos go when I make them, but they disappear. I don't know. So alright, I hope I can do this without losing parts of the video. Alright. So, oh, whoops. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so here we go. We got King Arthur. Is it King Arthur? Yeah. Self-rising flour. And I've been wanting to make biscuits for the longest time. So 2 cups of that. I didn't have heavy cream, so I made my own. All you need is 3/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of butter, and you just melt it in. But make sure you stir it because it will separate when it cools and the butter will float to the top. So 4 ounces of cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of chives that I grew, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and I decided to add rosemary. And I didn't have fresh rosemary, but I do have these rosemary supplements, so I'll be using that. Okay. Okay, so I'm adding the ingredients now. Well, I think first the heavy cream that I made. It is a substitute. It's legit. Cheese. My homegrown chives. And pepper. And my rosemary. I'll do that last. So I don't think you're supposed to overbeat this because I think it gets tough. And I've seen people make biscuits, and what they do is they put the flour in the bowl, and then they gradually add the cream and incorporate a little bit at a time so it doesn't get over mixed and tough, like rubbery. So since this is starting to thicken, I'm gonna just use a fork from now on, I guess. It's been a while since I've baked. I took culinary arts at Silver Lake Regional Vocational High School in Kingston, and again at Minuteman Vocational in Lexington. And it's been a while. This kitchen is tiny. It's hard to actually bake. So, here's my rosemary. Oops. Okay. It smells good. I think that'll just give it an extra kick of a flavor. So the recipe on the King Arthur flour container says $4.25 for, you know, like 12 minutes. And it says to use a 2-inch cutter. But since I didn't have one, I'm going to be using a Italian ice. It's a little bigger than 2 inches. So, can you see? Alright, bear with me. Okay, so the recipe on the bag says to transfer the dough onto a lightly floured work surface. So I have wax paper and I floured my hands. All you do is, you know, dip your hands in the flour. That way it won't stick to your hands. I don't have a rolling pin, but it says to make them like up to like 1 inch thick. And I was wrong. It calls for cooking time is 15 to 18 minutes, not 12 minutes. So I'm just going to spread it with my hands and hope for the best. Yeah, it says transfer dough and pat it into a disc 3/4 to 1 inch thick. So that's probably about good. So when you're using a real cutter, it helps to like dip the cutter in flour each time. And then you do a little twist. So that's good. And it doesn't say to grease the pan. So I'm not going to. So this says it makes how many is the yield? Yield 12 to 17 medium 2-inch biscuits. But mine are not going to be small. Mine are going to be bigger, so it is not going to yield that much. So I'll finish this up and then get back to you. The next step is to brush the tops with cream or milk. So like I said, I don't have cream, so just brushing it with milk. And what this does is it sort of lubricates as it's cooking so they don't crack. You know, that will seep in a little bit and make them rise sort of uniformly. Alright, so in the oven they go. I hope I didn't lose any footage, because I did last time. The kids made cookies last weekend, and a couple good parts were cut out. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, those are in the oven. So the biscuits are just about ready to come out of the oven. And I'll be making a little sandwich with some rotisserie chicken that I just heated up in the microwave. I'll be using a little garlic hummus. Ooh, I guess it's ready. And I'll have a salad along with that. So let me get those out of the oven. And here they are, but I have to wait till they cool. They look delicious. I can't wait to try them. Okay, they're still nice and hot. They They look good. Maybe they could have taken a little longer to cook, but that's because I made them a little extra big. But I'm just going to put some of the hummus spread on the top. I'm going to just keep it simple and just add the chicken. And here it is. Oh, that's really good. Mmm. Flavorful. Mmm. Mmm. When you eat these, make sure they're still warm. Mmm.